All right, folks. It is another Wednesday night, which means it's an affiliate presentation. But it's nice that tonight we can at least have a last minute push of why and how you can earn money with Aureus, because tomorrow the 1 for 1 special ends. So if you are inviting people and you are trying to build your team and benefit, or should I say, let them benefit from buying shares, by getting 1 share, you get another share from the company, which means then you're basically paying $25 per share at the current price. So that is definitely, for most people, a very lucrative way of getting hold of shares, because I know a lot of people weren't even understanding the business yet when the shares were $25 per share. Now we're going back a little bit in time, but making it this price, and this special just takes you back a little bit where you can say, hey, I can get my shares literally at $25 per share. All right, so that being said, let me just take a sip here quickly. Sorry, I've got something on my chest that's burning me at the moment. So just apologize if I need to lubricate my throat a bit now and then. Folks, tonight we're talking about Aureus Alliance Holdings. It's a company that in its name, it already tells you it's building alliances, which means relationships. One of them we just had this weekend was with Miss Teen Universe South Africa Eastern Cape. They had their first pageant, which I do believe was a success, even though it was hard for them, their first one. But to be a sponsor of something like that was awesome. We also have other things that we're sponsoring, and there's also other ways that we are building relationships with other companies, like Bankers is one of them, and Finax is another one in India. So we are definitely building relationships with other companies and other avenues that gain exposure for us as a company. And then holdings already tells you in the name that we're not just going to be doing gold mining, which is our core product, but we are going to be having other things like property development coming. There's education coming. There's medical coming. There's IT services. There's AI services that JP is working on with his team. So there's a lot of things in the background and in the pipeline that we are going to be working on. So everything is built on real gold. It's gold backed ventures. Like I said, many different ventures that we're looking at, but it's talking about real gold, which means real profits. And everything is designed to create long term shareholder value while uplifting communities. I know, me personally, I've fallen prey to many of these quick get rich quick schemes. If I don't want to say it, but I have to say it. I have to be honest. I thought they were get rich quick schemes. Obviously, knowing that I want to make money, I thought, okay, let me try it. I would love to do, make that money so quickly if I can. Wada wada wada. Long story short, as quick as I put the money in is as quick as I saw my money disappearing. So, folks, we are definitely not like that. We do not want to be like that, and we don't want to call ourselves a get rich quick scheme. We, however, want to build a long term shareholder value. When I say value, we want to give you value. So, when you buy into this company and you buy shares, that's exactly what we want to give you. And one of them now for you as a shareholder is the opportunity to become an affiliate for now while the shares are available for sale, to then make money while you're waiting for your dividends. And I do believe some people, there we go, there's Wayno the Mayno. Wayno, you are co-host now as of right now. All right, Wayno also has a big team in all right, I just want to see if there's someone else that I need to put in quickly. I just want to see if one of the Indian team is here for whatever reason. I don't see any of them here for now. I'm not sure if Ravi can speak English or not, but I see him there from Team India. Ravi, if you can speak English, just put up your hand in case someone wants to ask something in Hindi, and then maybe you can assist us in answering. Ravi, if you can. Otherwise, I'll just leave it like that for now. I do know they had their Zoom meeting earlier today. All right, folks, like I said, everything we're doing is building long-term shareholder value. All right, so tonight I'm going to run through the affiliate presentation. It's basically really a very simple way for you to make money. It's not obligation, but it is there for those that really want to, as I can say, be a true business partner. Why do I say true business partner? Because we always say in our presentations that you don't have to go out and sell shares to anyone to earn your dividends. But think about it. If you owned your own business and you never went and did any promotion of any kind, would you really think that people would come to your business and know about you and do anything to make profit for you? I believe most of you are going to be honest enough and say no. I know, me personally, if I had a business and I did nothing, I know I wouldn't get anywhere. So right now, what I'm saying about being a true business partner is someone that understands that the business does need some sort of promotion. Someone that understands that by sharing it, you're only benefiting yourself as well as others in the long run. And the more we build as a team, remember, I can speak to 200 people a day. Let's just call it that number. Wayne can go and speak to 200 a day. Robert can go to speak to 200. Rafiwa can speak to 200. And you see the power of duplication, because eventually, if all of us, there's what? 84 of us online right now. Let's say each of us go and speak to 200 people today. Imagine how many people we will reach. Even if, let's say, 1% of those join, we've still accomplished something. The business has still brought in some new business partners, which helps us in general put more wash plants on the land eventually. So folks, that's just what I'm trying to get to, is the power of duplication by like-minded people putting themselves out there and saying, hey, I am part of something. It is going to work. We just need you to join us and join on the journey. All right. So folks, tonight I'm going to show you the presentation. Let me just see if I can get my slides going here. All right. So why do you want to become an Aureus affiliate? Well, imagine a system where every time someone purchases shares because of you, like I said, sharing it to them, the company is going to say thank you and you get paid. That's simple. That's the entire idea behind the Aureus affiliate program. If you know Amazon, Amazon does a very similar thing. You see an Amazon product, you say, hey, I would like to promote this. You join their affiliate program, and then they give you a link. When you send that link out to people, you get paid for whenever they purchase that product. Similar is what happened here with Aureus. All right. Then, like it says at the bottom there, it's a simple optional way to earn, built for everyone who likes sharing opportunities. Now, I know, I can speak personally because I've seen it. I'm not sure how everyone else feels. I have seen on a daily basis, whether it be on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, any other channel, people that really understand an idea or a way to make money or an opportunity, so to say, they are very quick to jump on it and then to share it with people. So why then would people not do the same with Aureus? So that's why I say, when you want to be a true partner, are you really going out there with the trust and conviction and confidence that this is the business you put your money into, that you're going to be have faith in, and that you're going to go out there and share with people? Because I know if you do that, there are people, yeah, and I don't want to single out people because I'm sure there's a lot of people I don't know about. There's a lot of people that featured on the leaderboard of the gold diggers, which I still don't know everyone's usernames. But I'm sure some of those people are in tonight's meeting. So I don't want to single out names. I just know the ones that I deal with on a daily basis that have let me know who they are and what their usernames are. I can say well done to each and every of the 50 winners, because they are like really true partners. They're going out and they're sharing the business daily. Yes, maybe you didn't feature on the leaderboard. I'm not saying that you didn't do well. Remember, some people just have the natural ability to do it, and some others are still learning how to do it. So, by all means, if you see someone that is doing well, just ask them. Say, hey, you did well in the Gold Diggers this month. What are you doing? How are you doing it? Help. Let them help you. Find a way to reach out to people better. Is it because they know better knowledge? Is it because they invite more? Is it because they have a certain way of speaking to people? Is it a way because they speak in their mother tongue to people and people understand them better? There's lots of different tools of the trade, so to say, or tricks of the trade that a lot of us can learn. And I've learned from even today, Wayne might know the lady I'm talking about. Eleanor from Cape Town got hold of me yesterday and she started communicating with me, and she even put me on the spot. But you know what? As I said, I grew up as in a diamond country, and we all know coal and diamond are made from the same stuff. But why is coal still black and it doesn't look beautiful, whereas a diamond is beautiful and it's shiny? It's because the diamond went through more pressure. That's a short version of the analogy. So, folks, I love to be under pressure because then I shine more. So, Wayne has been putting it on me. Robert's been putting it on me. Rafiwa has been putting it on me. And now I've got Eleanor putting it on me. And even Sergio. I don't know if Sergio's on tonight. I saw him responding to me. Sergio, is he in tonight's meeting? Sergio. No, I don't see him. So maybe he's busy. But Sergio, wait. No, I don't see him. Okay, so I do know there's a few people that are really... just hang on. Yeah, there are a few people that are keeping me on my toes, and I love it. I love it. Yes, it's hard at times, but I love it because if I wasn't on my toes, then I wouldn't be moving. All right. So, folks, it's for people that enjoy sharing opportunities. Like I've said, the few people that are doing it, I take my hat off to you, because there are some people that are just, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to do this. And they still look at the excuses. But you know what? You've got a family to feed. Your family doesn't want to hear your excuse. I'm being blunt and honest and straight to the point. I don't even want to cut around a tree because there's no trees here in front of me. But anyway, folks, okay, that was a bit harsh, but you know what I mean. Just take me from where it comes, okay? I'm a straight shooter. Well, I hope so. If you give me a gun and you ask me to defend you, I hope I can shoot the target. But in any case, we're not going to talk about violence tonight. We're talking about earning money 3 ways. So let's get to it. All right. We are currently the last day of phase 9 because tomorrow it ends. For those of you that are still wondering, why isn't phase 9 ended? Just to let you know, if you haven't been on the last few Zoom meetings, Donovan decided with the 10th birthday of Aureus, because he birthed this whole idea of Aureus 10 years ago on the 4th of August 2016. So on the 4th of August 2026, it was 10 years old. We commemorated it and we reflected on it. And that specific day, which was Tuesday last week, if I'm not mistaken, we actually went to the Craven Bee Care Center, which Donovan has a connection with. And we actually blessed them with a little bit of something. And we also, JP also acknowledged them and said he's going to give a certain amount of the earnings that Sun, his company, gets from the money that's assigned to him from shares. He will give to the care center as well. So I'm sure they've made a pretty good, decent money, sum of money from us helping in that regard. So this was a very spontaneous decision on the 4th that we were going to do it for one day, but then Donovan said later that day when we just had a chat around the table, he said, why don't we do it for 10 days? One day for every year that we have a birth, well, that we are old. So that's where the extension came in. So tomorrow night, 23:59 is the last time you can try and put through an order to get one share and then another share free for the price of $50. We will be going to phase 10 at $100 on the 14th at 0000. So just make note and remember that. Don't come to us and say, oh, we didn't know it's going to change this and that. I'm telling you now, as affiliates, you should be the ones to know about this before anyone else, because you're the ones that are already pushing the business. So we still In this phase, we had 763,637 shares. They were going at $50, but now you're getting a little bit more than one share for that price. So it's opportunistic now to take that special and make yourself a better portfolio, or put together a better portfolio for yourself. All right, so the 3 ways to earn. Let's look at number 1, your direct sales commission. You earn 15% when you introduce someone who buys shares. I will explain that on the first section of the presentation. The second way you get paid is the gold diggers, which I believe those that were earned from the gold diggers last month, they have been paid today. So I'm sure there are going to be some testimonies tonight. If there's no testimonies, then I'm not going to present on Friday. Rafiwa, I'm sure Wayne was one of them. He has to also.
Hi, Paul.
Guys, better get your testimonies ready. Otherwise, Friday, I'm day off, ne? No, I'm joking. But folks, yes, we have a lot of have a lot of leaders that are doing very well in the gold diggers, and they will explain to you. I'm asking nicely, everyone that has earned money in the gold diggers, if you're on tonight's Zoom, please stay until the testimony section. I'm going to ask you to do it. Please give us your version of a testimony, because I know there's others out there that are struggling, but your testimony can strengthen them. That's all I'm asking. So please, that's all I'm asking for. A little bit of, I can't say it in Afrikaans because I know not everyone speaks it here, but there's a beautiful Afrikaans word that says hupstootjie. I don't even know how to translate it into English because I always say it like that. A kick, not even a kickstart. I don't know what you would say hupstootjie in English, but anyway, it's just a little push, a little shove, in the right direction. All right, guys, daily performance pool. This is the other one where those that do have a team, and I will explain how you qualify with a team on the third way to get paid when I get to the slides. Those that are really doing well with their teams because they have a bigger team, they are really making daily money that I think put some gold diggers to shame, to be honest. So they may not even be performing themselves on the gold diggers, but they have a team that is allowing them to earn daily money. Daily money. So they're not waiting for the quarterly dividends. They're not waiting for the monthly dividends. They're saying, whoa, I want daily money. So folks, there are 4 different ways to get paid if you look at it that way. There's your normal dividends. Then there's the direct sales commission, which you can also earn daily, because as people are signing up, you get that immediately as their shares are put on their dashboard, and it's authorized by the accounts department. Then you get the gold diggers, which is monthly, and you get the daily performance pool, which is daily. So there is more than enough ways to earn money. As long as you understand the different ways, then you don't have to keep asking. There are still some people, when are my dividends getting paid? I need money. I need this. I need that. But hello, there are other ways to earn money. Why are you struggling? I don't want to have to be harsh, but I'm going to be straightforward. I am going to be straightforward because why? If you invite someone and they like the business and they understand the business, they join now, you're going to get direct sales commission. If you build enough people like that underneath you and they also then start inviting people, you can qualify with a team. If you qualify with a team and your team starts performing because you all start understanding and sharing the business, you're going to earn daily performance pool. Folks, it doesn't need to be that hard. Yes, I know it's easier said than done for a lot of people. But there are leaders that are doing it. Like I said, reach out to them and then ask them exactly how to do it. I know Rafiwa and Wayne are very, very active. So I don't want to put them on the spot. But if you see them in the groups, you are welcome. I'm saying it. I hope they agree with me. You are welcome to ask them. Because at the end of the day, it benefits them as well. The more you work, it benefits them. Because at the end of the day, they're also going to benefit from the shares. There we go. Wayne's giving a thumbs up. I don't know about Rafiwa. I think she's cooking popcorn or making slush puppy there. She didn't say anything. So Rafiwa, Werner's even. Hey, Werner's in the house. No, man. How can I have missed Werner? Guys, there we go. Werner's putting up his hand. Why does Werner put up his hand? Guys, you don't want to know. Werner is making more money, I think, than the CEO. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Maybe he is. I don't know. But folks, Werner has an amazing team. Werner, sorry, I've made you co-host. I'm putting you on the spot. But man, I just take my hat off to these leaders. They're building teams that are doing stuff. They are building teams that are rocking the world. When I say rocking the world, I literally mean rocking the world. They've got leaders. Yo, I don't even want to start guessing where their leaders are coming from, but they've got leaders like in all four corners of the world. So, folks, let's get into it. The first way to get paid, as I said, is the direct sales commission. Sorry, I've still got hiccups coming out. And no, I don't drink alcohol, but it's just because I've got a hernia that still plays up. So, I still battle a little bit when I get excited with you guys. So, affiliate commission, and how does it work? When you introduce someone who decides to buy shares, you earn a 15% direct sales commission, DSC as we call it for short. How it works is 10% goes into your USDT wallet in your back office. It will show up under commission. All right. You have the option of converting it to more shares, or you can withdraw it to your USDT Binance wallet, which you should have put in your back office as well and connected to the system. All right. Because that is done via a smart contract. It automatically gets paid once it's authorized from the company. Then the other 5% will then buy you fractional shares. Those fractional shares might not be a full share, because let's say someone buys $50 and 5% of that $50 is not enough to buy another full $50 share. Then it will buy you a fraction of a share of the $50 share. And then you would see in your back office, eventually you start accumulating so many fractional shares that eventually you can go and consolidate your shares to make them full shares. All right. So that is how you get paid, the two different ways. So as your network grows, you also receive tiny fractional rewards from the team activity. All right. So that's why I said every time someone underneath you is buying, you still earn. I will explain that in the next few slides, how that works. So let's give you an example. When a person you invited spends $10,000 and they buy shares. So if this is the case, you would get the 10% in your USDT wallet of $1,000. All right, which I said you can withdraw or convert. You would also then get, the system would automatically buy you $500 worth of shares. All right, those would be fractional shares. All right, so both rewards work together. You grow your wealth and your future, because remember, everything here is going to build your portfolio. All right. So you invite, you earn, and you grow. So let's give you an example of you inviting John. Okay. You invited John. John purchases 10,000 value in shares. The transaction is completed, and you as the inviter then earn, like I said, that $1,000, because that's 10%. $500 is purchasing automatically fractional shares. And then hello. Just hang on, my system is breaking here for whatever reason. Sorry, let me just get back to that slide. My apologies. There we go. I don't know why it was doing that. Sorry about that. All right, so when you purchase, I think I need to go one more. Okay, there we go. So when you purchase those fractional shares, the system bought those fractional shares for you, right? Your sponsor then would receive 15% on the $500 of fractional shares that you bought. So that means he would get $50 in USDT in his wallet, and he would also get $25 worth of fractional shares. Now, this is what we mean by you building a team. You can benefit, because if you've got a team, let's say at least 2, 3, 4 levels below you, whenever they buy shares or sell shares, you will still get a little bit of a kickback coming up to you from the people below you. So this is exactly what is happening right now with some of the people in the daily performance pool. They have a large team which is performing, and because of that, their whole team is performing well enough for them to feature in the top 10, and they're earning those daily commissions. That's just this, but also it affects the daily performance pool as well when you do have a team below you. So this is how it works with a daily sales commission, but you're also going to benefit from the daily performance pool from the same analogy of this, or should I say the same example. All right, so that's the first way to get paid. All right, the second way to get paid is what we call the gold diggers competition. It's for the top 50. Sorry, let me just. All right. Sorry, something was just popping up on my screen, irritating me. I couldn't see my screen yet. All right, sorry, folks. Yeah, okay. The top 50 people individually that brought in the most sales or shares purchased throughout the month will feature on this leaderboard of the top 50. If you are in first place, you would earn 15% of the pool. If you're in second place, you would earn 12% of the pool. If you're in third place, you would earn 10% of the pool. Everyone from fourth to 10th place earns 3% of the pool. 11th to 20th place, you earn 2% of the pool. 21st to 30th place, you earn 1% of the pool. And 31st to 50th place, you earn 0.6% of the pool. All right, so the more you build, the higher you rank. That's just very simple. The more people you invite to the business, the more shares you sell, the higher you're going to rank, and then the bigger your reward. Now, I do know, with all due respect, I don't want to disrespect anyone by saying this. Take it where it comes from. There are some people that have learned and are consistently doing and selling shares to others throughout the month. And I've seen some people earning in 1 month, what I used to earn as a yearly income. Folks, that is, I'm going to say it, that is flippin' amazing. That is flippin' amazing. I'm going to just say it like that. Why do I say flippin' amazing? Because they are flipping things upside down. As I like to say in Afrikaans, agterste voor, onderste boe, and in reverse. Upside down, back to front, and in reverse. I think that's my direct translation in English. It just doesn't sound right in English, but in Afrikaans, I love the saying. Because totally, they are everything that the working place, and I don't disrespect any boss, because I know we need industries with bosses and employees. I understand that. But I just know personally, I have not found a boss that understands me and allows me to be a aeroplane bottle of water. They always want to make me the wholesale bottle of water, which I believe I'm nowhere close to that. I have potential and I have the ability to be a lot better and a lot more than where they've put me in that little box. So I know you too. You have abilities and you have talents that you sometimes aren't even allowing to get out because people are putting you in a little box. I don't want that. I wish you can see the opportunity here for you to be better and greater than you are. So I know there's some people that are taking this opportunity. They are taking it with both hands. They're running on both feet and they are talking with their mouth wide open every day because they see the opportunity with both eyes and they're listening and they're taking it to heart on what we're saying, that this business is going to change lives and they know it's already changing theirs. So I hope everyone understands that. I'm so excited, man. I love seeing the success that some people are showing so far. All right, folks, if I'm giving a scenario now, if the company has 300,000 in the pool, this is what you would earn. This is just an example. It's not to say that this is exactly how it works every month. This is an example. If we as a company have $300,000 in the pool for the month for the gold diggers, the first place that earns 15% would get $45,000. The second place, earning 12%, would get $36,000. The third place at 10% would get $30,000. If you're in fourth to 10th place at 3%, you would be earning $9,000. If you are in 11th to 20th place, you would earn 2%, that is 6,000. If you're in 21st to 30th place at 1%, you would earn $3,000. And then 31st to 50th place at 0.6%, you would earn $1,800. Now, even at the bottom, $1,800. I know as a South African, even that to a lot of us could be a fairly decent amount of money. For something that a lot of us may just call a side hustle. I don't want to use that word because that's not what we are. But I'm just saying, some people do this on the side because they do other businesses or other things as well. But if you could earn $1,800, even at the lowest of this leaderboard and this example, that's still a good amount of money. All right. So, folks, more winners. Remember, originally, why do we say more winners? Because originally, the Gold Diggers in the beginning when it started only had 10 winners on the leaderboard. Now there's 50. And there's an opportunity for more people to sort of get on the leaderboard. All right, so let's build, let's grow together. All right, so more participation means there will be more winners. More effort means more reward. And more vision, more impact. Remember, we all have a vision where we want to be in life. And hopefully we can also impact more lives by giving this to people. All right, so folks, that is the second way to get paid. The third way, which is our daily performance pool. And this is Wayne and Werner's favorite one. I have to admit, I'm sure either they can smack me by saying it or they're just going to agree with me. And I think they have to agree with me because they are constantly on the list. They are constantly doing well. And like I said, why are they doing that? Because they've seen the vision from the start. They've built their teams, and their teams are doing the work like they are, and they are duplicating the process. They're educating people, and their teams are literally allowing them to perform every single day. I literally see certain names on the leaderboard. And it's amazing just to know that there are people that have done the work that are benefiting from it. It's just awesome to see. So daily performance pool, if you compete, you climb, you win every day. Remember, this is a team leader incentive, but it's team based because it takes off your whole team's performance, which I'm going to explain now. Right. So how do we get to the pool? As I said, 5% of every share purchase every day goes into this pool. So when I purchase a share or you purchase a share or anyone purchases a share, 5%. So let's say it's $50. So I'm wrong. 2.5. No, 2.5 would be 10%. No, I'm lying. $5 would be 10%. 2.5, yes, would be 5%. Hey, my maths. Excuse me. I can do maths, but it's just failing me at the moment this time of the evening. $2.5 then of a $50 share would go into the pool. So the more shares that are sold on a daily basis, the bigger the pool goes. So that then forms what we call the daily performance pool. And then moving on, next slide. How you can compete. This is what I meant by you need to have a team. So let me explain the team and how you then qualify for the team to be part of this with a team. Sorry, I'm just getting a lot of messages that are making a noise on my phone here, and I can't stop them because they're also coming on my laptop. And it's from the main team, the marketing team. So sorry about that. They're trying to put something together, and I'm supposed to be answering them, but I can't at the moment. I hope that doesn't make a noise now. Sorry about that. So to compete, folks, you need to have 5 level 1. So if you look at the left-hand side of these circles, 5 level 1 referrals. So that's people directly invited by you. Then those 5 people would need 5 people below them, which become your level 2s. So when you have your 5 level 1s here, and then you have your 5 level 2s, and each of them, these 10 people in total, need to have at least 1 share each, which means they need to be active shareholders. Then you have a qualified team. You can then go on the dashboard and you can register your team and give it a name, whatever you want it to be. And every time you see that name featuring during the day, you will get paid by the end of the day. All right. So that is how you qualify. You need a team like that. So going forward, let's move to the next one. So how are winners ranked? Well, this is a beautiful thing. Why I believe some people may not be performing on the gold diggers, but they are performing here. Because some leaders have done work in the past. Yes, maybe they featured on the gold diggers here and there themselves, but they have allowed others to start shining. And because they are duplicating and allowing others to sort of put themselves ahead and perform, they still know their team is performing and they are earning from these daily amounts that their whole team is earning from. So your team volume decides your position. All share purchase volume in your entire wide as well as deep. So you can have 100 people on your first level and you can have 100 levels down and you will still, everything will qualify. So clearly, the bigger your team, woo, there's no one stopping you. If your team is all performing, wow, 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 wow. All I'm going to say is you're going to have daily income coming in. You are going to have daily income coming in. Think about it. Remember the power of duplication, folks. Maybe you cannot work for a day or 2 days or 3 days. But imagine you had a team that was able to work when you couldn't work and you're still earning money on a daily basis. Isn't that simply almost what Warren Buffett told us about? Learn to earn while you sleep, because then you won't work until you die. I know if Wayne could just take a day or two off and he was still earning that money, if Werner could do the same, I'm sure they would enjoy that. I'm sure anyone would enjoy that. So if you knew you had a team that was enabling you to maybe sit back for a day or two, if you wanted to take that time off, but you're still earning money, wouldn't you like something like that? This is exactly how you can do it. If you understand that this is the way that you can do it, through building a team at least that is performing like this. So folks, your entire team counts. The higher the volume in your whole team, the higher you rank on the top 10. And it's the top 10 teams, the leaders of those teams. So when you register a team, you're the one that gets paid, but it's from your whole team. All right. So the more you work with your team, this is an incentive for you to build a team, but also for you to be a leader of a team. Because remember, in the next slide, I'm going to show you actually a very beautiful, I never knew it when I first took the screenshot, but a very beautiful team dynamic. When I say team dynamic, you're going to see exactly what I say on the next slide. Let me get to it. All right, sorry. Before I do that, I have to show you the breakdown of how you get paid. Then we'll get to the slide. Sorry, I forgot my order of slides here. So you get 10 winners, right? So the first place person will get 40% of the pool. The second place person will get 20% of the pool, third place 12%, and everyone from 4th to 10th place would receive 4% of the pool. When you get paid, 80% goes to your USDT wallet, which you can withdraw or convert, and 20% will buy you fractional shares again. Similar to when you get your direct sales commission. It's just slightly different here. And it's paid daily. All right. So you compete daily, you earn daily, and you grow together. So now let's see this team dynamic and an example of a leaderboard that I took a few months ago. Folks, number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on this leaderboard. Those are all one team. And exactly as they are, there is the hierarchy of their team. At the top, you have Team MyCoin. Underneath is the leader from Gold Life 77 Traders. Then you have Team WEK under that person. Under Team WEK was Ziavuya 84. And then under Ziavuya 84 is a Team Anita Baby. But because that team has taught each other the power of duplication, they all featured on this specific day on that leaderboard. And unfortunately, in this example, they all earned the same amount. But it's because they were at 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. But I'm sorry to say this. No disrespect to other teams. This team has grown since this picture. So this team and these leaders of these teams are featuring a little bit more, and they're earning a little bit more on a daily basis because their team has grown since this, obviously, because they are doing daily work. So folks, I'm just trying to show you that if you teach and help your team grow, this is basically a perfect example of how you and your team can earn together. Remember that. So if you can teach the next person you invite to also get your 10 people, do what I'm doing with you, and then you will see yourself earn as well. Then you teach the next person, the next person, the next person. Eventually, everyone is here performing on a daily basis. So see where you stand on a daily basis with the leaderboard. It's live on the dashboard. Go into your your affiliate dashboard, the blue one. Click on daily performance pool. I think it's about the 6th or 7th tab on the left-hand side. Just look for it. Click on it. Scroll down. You'll see the leaderboard. It's got a little blue arrow like this, where you can click on it. It's normally at the top of this leaderboard over here on the actual site. You click on it, it will give you the updated version of this leaderboard, and you will see where you're standing. If you aren't on the leaderboard, it just tells you, hey, maybe I need to perform a little better, because here you can see how many shares this team sold, how many shares this team sold. So if you can see how many shares your team has sold, you can track, hey, maybe as a team we need to sell a little bit more. So folks, this is a leaderboard. This is how it will look. So the top 10 teams win daily. It's updated in real time. So the stronger your team, the bigger the volume, the higher you will rank, the bigger your rewards. And remember, each new day is a new pool with new opportunities. So track your rank, build your team, compete daily. All right, folks, that is the 3 ways to get paid. So why does this exist? Remember, like I said in the beginning, the basic of Aureus is just you buy shares, you hold shares, and you get paid. That's very simple. But like I said, that to me is not a genuine. I don't want to call people not genuine. Don't get me wrong. I might be saying this in a wrong way, and I know I'm probably going to get wrapped over the knuckles. But I just feel, like I said, if you have a business, why would you keep quiet about it? So I believe this is really what we need, is people that go out and want to promote Aureus because they believe in it. So this is to empower ordinary people. Remember, that was a vision from Donovan and JP from the start, was to empower everyday normal people to build extraordinary futures. Because Donovan himself, through COVID, he had this idea of helping people because of what was happening. So folks, we build together. We build together. One team, one mission, one future. We create wealth, real value, real ownership, and hopefully we will really impact people. We are leaving a legacy. This is long term, as we said. It's for our families, it's for our communities behind us, and also our generations. You can, in your back office, go and put a beneficiary to your shares right now. Like me, I've got my wife and my 3 children. I can go and give each one of them 25% of my shares. All right? And I know if something had to happen to me, touch wood, it doesn't, then they would be taken care of. That is the beauty of this. How many other opportunities out there offer that for you? If you join any opportunity out there, would they allow you then to still get paid when you are no longer around? This is the beauty of this. We are building and leaving a legacy. And then we rise together. If I had to open all the microphones now and start the saying, see you at the top because the bottom is overcrowded. You guys all know that saying by now. All right? And that is exactly where we want to see you. We don't want to see you struggling at the bottom anymore. We don't want to see you struggling to look for the little bits that are there. When you're in the sky, you're an eagle. You have an eagle view on what you want, and you can just go and grab whatever you want whenever you want with those eagle's claws. And that's what we want you to be. We want you to be confident. We want you to swoop down and just take what's yours. I don't know if Junior is a Junior. Normally his name on Zoom is Junior, but I know he goes by another name and I forget the real name now. But he actually said it the other day in his testimony. He said the money is on the table, and folks, it is. So are you going to go and swoop down like an eagle and grab the money on the table? Or are you just going to look at it and say, yeah, I see it, but I don't want to take it? Folks, let's rise together. From gold to generations. We mine together, we also build tomorrow. Together, we build wealth. Together, we change our futures. All right, that's me. For now, I would love some people to open their mics and give us some testimonies, because I do know for now that is all we can give is testimonies, because we are still waiting for the dividends to start paying, which hopefully will also happen soon. We are planning a trip to Zimbabwe the beginning of September, just to go and see if we can finalize all the things with EMA over there. So folks, please bear with us while the company is still trying to get on its feet. But I do know that there are some people that are really, really building the business, and they are the ones that have the testimony of the affiliate side of the business, and that is tonight. So please, I would love anyone that has a testimony to share. We're not going to ask questions tonight. Let's make it a positive one and give some positive feedback on how you feel the company has rewarded you for being a business partner that is growing. Thank you, Werner. Thank you. Thank you. Come on board and please speak for us or to us. Werner?
Thanks, Paul. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. No, thanks for the presentation. No, I just want to say, guys, Aureus has changed my life. The people that know me know that I've gone through really bad struggles financially, and I was gifted. In the beginning, I didn't have the money to start Aureus. I was gifted some shares, and I started. Now, the opportunity is here for you to, even if you just register as a member, you can go and market Aureus to your friends and to people that might have more money than you. And if they purchase shares, you can start build a share portfolio by earning firstly the 10% USDT that you can use to better your life, but the 5% shares, partial shares that you earn, that can start build your share portfolio, and soon you'll have enough. If you build a team like we've gone out, I had to go and build a team, and it's paid off. It's like I say, it's changed my life, and I'm not. I know what do you call it? The dividends are coming, and we know that the company is doing what they say they're doing. So I can go out with confidence to sell shares to people, because I know once dividends are being paid, they're going to benefit and they're going to get the reward on their investment. All I want to say. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you, Werner. Thank you for that. So as you can see, folks, there's even Werner. We wouldn't say that Werner in the beginning was also in that predicament, if I can call it that. I don't want to make it sound worse than it is, because yes, some of us are in that situation where we want to buy, but we can't. But he was gifted. Yes, thank you for being honest enough, Werner, to say that. I mean, I don't know how many people would be honest enough to say that. But he was gifted, but then he took the gift and he made the best of it. So, folks, like Werner says, register if you want and you feel that you want to do this business. Register. Share the business. Get paid commission and then use your commission, because there are. And I see someone has got their hand up. I'm not going to mention. You guys know already who I'm talking about. But we'll get her. I've already said it's a her, so you already can see the others are all gents. Or actually, I lie. Marvis is also. But anyway, folks, you're gonna hear from my chormy wam. You're gonna hear from her just now. She's gonna tell you exactly how it went. She's put her hand down. Look at that. She knows she's coming. Anyway, folks, let's let Marvis give her version to us. Marvis, please unmute yourself.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Tim. It's Marvis in the UK. Yes. You know, what can I say? The business is so amazing. And I can see all the shareholders. We are up and down doing a great job. You know, when I started this business, my situation wasn't easy. I'm from Zimbabwe by birth. Mm, I lost something like 21,500 to a family member whom I just sent money to help finish off roofing of my house. She took the money, she ran away to Zambia. You know, I was heartbroken when I started this business. My mind was everywhere. You know, my husband thinned. We didn't know what to do. People don't think to be in Europe, it's a nice thing. It's not. We work so hard. There is no time for rest. We just work for bills. But when I started Aureus, to be honest with you guys, it really worked so well with me. It really showed that I'm in the right place. I'm really a part of the family of Aureus. I worked so hard. My first month when I started, that was last month. I started last of last month, but last month it was my first pay. I received some of about 500 something US dollars. It was a good thing to me, and it made me have a zeal to work more. I said, if others can do it, I think I can do it. You know, I started to introduce, I started to get people around me. Here in UK, started sitting, having dinners, talking with friends. I created a very big, now we are a big community. I think we are about 70 now, if not more. Then we created that community together, and I taught them to do the same. Keep building, keep going. Me and one of the ladies, Veronica by the name, we worked so hard. Veronica ended above me last month. She said, oh, you're my sponsor. I beat you. I said, that's good. Let's work. What is important is to support the business. So this month, we knocked head to head. I earned my 1,700. You know, to tell you the truth, it showed to my people. I showed them all in the group. I said, look at what we have. Look at the good business we have. Because some were doubting, oh, what if it goes and all these shares? I said, you buy more shares because by end of the year, you won't gonna manage to buy them. To be honest, those that are not buying up to next month, it will be very hard. If you are in my situation, it will be hard to purchase one share for 100. So I just made them try. We pushed so hard. When I discovered that I have over 100 shares, I was so pleased. And it made me so proud that from my fall, God have created something, that have given me something. Let me tell you, we got members, we got our leaders, like Paul is presenting unto us. Let's take every word that is giving to us and we use it. Let's take every word that we are being given and use it for our own sake. You know, he's teaching us and he's showing us how we should run this business. Let's take every advice from our leaders. I've seen how they were doing in South Africa, all the presentation, grouping together of the members. And in Cape Town, it's a privilege to us. So let's keep going. Let's continue. I thank you all. Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. I have a lot to say, but let me tell you, thank you very much to Aureus and the team and our leaders. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Marvis. One thing that stood out to me there very, very clearly, you said such a lot that was so relevant and so beautiful to hear. Because really I couldn't put it in better words than that myself if I was one that was earning money. But what you really touched on there is, I think, very important, because a lot of people don't understand. In the normal workplace, it wouldn't be like that. So you said you introduced, did you say Yvonne? If I can remember the name. You said you introduced Yvonne below you, but she out-earned you one of the months. So that is very important, because in most workplaces, if you are invited or introduced to the work by that person, you know they senior. More than likely, they're going to earn more than you. Doesn't matter how and when and what, because that is just how normal workplace dynamics are. However, yeah, was an opportunity for someone that was introduced later under you or under someone, and that person then said, hey, thank you, I'm going to show you I can earn more than you. So I hope that every person that is introduced today says to your upliner, what did you earn last month? And you make that your target, and you say, okay, well, if you can earn that last month, I'm going to do it this month, and see how successful you can be. Use your upliner's earnings and say, if you can do it, I can do it, like Marvis just taught us, like Werner also just said just now. Okay, so thank you for that, Marvis. Thank you. Mr. LSA, Mr. LSA, you can let us have it.
Evening, folks. Evening, folks. I hope you're all doing fabulous and having a wonderful Wednesday evening. Hope you enjoyed our presentation. I would just like to say thank you once again to Aureus from my side. Even though I might be a staff member, um, I've learned a lot of things, not because I am staff member, but because I've learned from the people that I've been working with. Through all the people who come and ask me questions, through things of helping each other, teaching them the systems, and helping them to understand things. I've learned a lot from each of them, especially Mavis, who says she comes from the USA. I've got a couple of wonderful, wonderful USA people that I've been communicating with over the last couple of months. And I can tell you one thing, there is so many beautiful things that I've learned, even when it comes to um, business and how to do businesses. But at the end of the day, it's the friendships that we make at the end of the day. You know, we build that relationship with people. That is what is important. What I can tell you now is that me personally, in the last month alone, I have doubled the number of shares that I had before the specials actually began. And I just want to say thank you to each and every single shareholder in Aureus for their hard work, the efforts they're putting into doing the affiliate program, because that is where the money is right now. And it is hot and it is off the press. So, guys, do not stop what you're doing. Go that extra mile, encourage that extra person, even people you don't feel that will do anything. Talk to them. If they're not interested, it's fine. Let them be. Let them cool down a bit, and maybe later on show them what you are doing. So I just want to say to you guys, you know, all things are possible if you set your mind to it. So thank you once again, everyone. Have a blessed evening, and thanks over to you, Paul.
No, thank you, Robert. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Folks, as you can see, there are a few people that want to give testimonies. So let's just bear with it. I love it that there is interaction. I love it that there's people that are wanting to speak. Because normally when I ask for questions, no one wants to speak. But I'm glad that when I ask for testimonies, I've learned the trick now. I need to ask you for the T and not the Q. Anyway, folks, Gideon next. Gideon Franklin is a Dorf. I can't see your full name there. Dorf, yeah. Gideon Franklin Dorf. You can unmute yourself. There we go, my friend.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Paul.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm the one that kept popping up on your screen, by the way, because I saw that I didn't put my name like Gideon Franklin Dorf, and I just popped up like a just random Zoom user. That's why. Anyway,
Okay, no problem.
I'm for quite a while in this group,
Okay.
I'm from Suriname, but I do not live there anymore. I live in Aruba. And then,
Okay.
yeah, and today when I saw this thing in the group, I thought like, hey, I didn't took an long time I mean like action by following a Zoom video call. So let me go and look how things are right now in Aureus because I have it so I'm so busy this and that, so I don't even have time to go and check things in Aureus, like new things, this and that. So when I went to check and everything today, I saw like this new thing that you guys are talking about, that you were talking about the group pool, this, that, and I went to log in immediately in my Aureus account, and I saw like because I have 4 shares, and I see like I cannot be a member of the pool yet. I need to. I think I need to have more than 4 shares
Just say that again. Sorry, you got 4 shares and you can't be part of what?
of the. Oh, wait. Um.
The
You're talking
performance
about
pool.
the
Yeah.
daily performance. The daily
Yeah. Yeah.
performance.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait.
you
Let me
need
check.
to have you need to have a team. So you need 5 people on your first level, and then those 5 people should have 5 people as well, so that you have 10 people below you, and everyone should have a share. Gideon,
Ah.
yeah. Gideon, are you in any of the global WhatsApp groups with any of the official groups?
Um. Whoa. I think. Wait. Wait a minute.
Are you in a
Uh,
WhatsApp group?
yeah, I'm in. Yeah, in a WhatsApp group. Of course, I'm in one. I'm
So
in
are you
our shareholders group, and yeah, I think I'm. Yeah,
okay?
only in one. Yeah, our
Okay.
shareholders group.
If if you see my name, can you see my name in the group?
Let me see. Let me type it down. Paul, right? Paul.
Yes. Like you see
Paul.
on the screen, that should be my name.
Oh no, that's a different Paul. And that's I see a Suriname number connected to it. So it
Okay,
is
no.
not this one.
If you
No.
look if you look for my name, like it says next to my Zoom name there, you should
Mm.
see me in the group. If you in the official group, you should see me there.
Oh, okay. No, I don't. I think that I'm not in the official group yet. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who is your actual sponsor, the person that invited you?
Oh, what I remember in the past is this guy that goes by the name of Armand Sweet.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Yeah. It's my
Let me
upline.
just is let me just see if she's in the Zoom now. Um is Regalia available? She's not in the Zoom tonight. Are you in connection with Regalia by any chance?
Uh, no. No, I am
So
not.
who is then running that group that you're in? Who is the one that's facilitating the messages?
Okay, wait. And as the leaders in the group.
Yes.
Wait. Just hold on. Let me look for a while. Yeah. Armand Sweet, Drish, Anyway, Rish.
Yeah.
One that goes by the name of TK. As I think initials.
Okay.
YS also. And then
Okay.
yeah, as
Okay.
and at the head, Mr. Armand Sweet. Armand
Okay,
Sweet.
no problem. I do know that Armand is no longer available. He hasn't been for a while. I will admit that. I'm not going to say why. I
Yeah.
do know the story, but it's not for
I,
me to say why. So I ask you then, please ask one of those leaders that are
mm-hmm.
the admin of the group, because they must be the top, like, the more top leaders in Suriname. Ask them
Yeah.
with you to get on a three-way call with me so that
Okay.
we can add you then to one of the official groups. All right. Ask them if
Okay.
they can first find out which one of them is in a global group. Then
Okay.
ask them to communicate with me that,
Okay.
because I know Armand is not available at the moment, so you're going to need one of them to assist you. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
ask them. Yeah.
we have other admins, of course, what I just
Yeah.
mentioned
So
that are
just ask.
active.
Yeah, just ask one of them to get on a three-way call with me so that we can then they can see my number on the main group, then connect
Okay.
you with me, and then I will do the whole facilitation to assist you so that you then can get the information that you just said now that you don't get, and also that you don't have time. So if there's anything you need clarity with, we then can give it to you, all right? Because we don't want you to come onto a Zoom meeting like this and then you're still lost because you don't know what has happened. And now we talk tonight about things and you still don't know what's going on because you're a little bit lost. Okay, you talk about that happening then, but I wasn't even aware of it. So we want to give you the
Yeah.
full story. Please do
Yeah.
that for me. Please
Yeah.
do that with those leaders. Get on a three-way call with me and then I'll help you, all right?
Yeah. Maybe for example, maybe it is even put Mr. Paul, but I just don't know because yeah, I have such a busy life. I'm a single dad and I just once in a while go in the group and read what they put, but I'm not like a frequent like busy and
Yes,
I'm
yes.
in the group and no, once in a while.
Well,
So yeah.
you know what? You know what? At least you're being honest because there are
Yeah.
so many that are in that situation. So let's see if we can fix it. Let's see
Yeah.
if we can allow you to have the short, simple versions of things because I am working on those as well. There's Wayne. He's going to speak just now. He's the one that's been telling me and asking me. Werner, I know, is also one of them. So I know the two of them, the one's already spoken, the other one's going to come and make the hamburger like a juicy,
Yeah.
but they
Yeah.
have been asking me. So we're going to help you because I know
I
being a single father alone is a
yeah.
challenge.
I
But
didn't
trying to
Paul,
even
be, there we
yeah,
go. So we're going to
I
help
didn't
you, all right?
yeah, I
Paul,
didn't even know that a share became $50. I mean, like I just logged in because how we're busy in the video call. I said like, hey, let me go and look in the hours. Immediately my group, I mean like
Yeah.
my account. I mean to see where that option is where I can connect to what I just actually
Yes.
mistold as group.
All right.
Yeah, miss
So
that. Yeah,
so
Paul,
you want to do what I asked you to do as soon as possible so that we can
yeah,
plug
of
you in, all
course.
right? Okay.
I will.
Thank you.
I will.
All right,
Yes.
Paul,
Gideon. Thank you.
Yeah.
All
Paul,
right, man.
Paul,
All right.
Paul.
Sorry, Werner. Yes, Werner.
Yeah, Rob's put his number in the group chat, so you can just go and get Rob's number there.
All right, so Gideon, in the Zoom chat, Robert, our LSA lead support agent, has also put his number there, so you can also speak to him. But because I said I would help you, you can also communicate with me. So either one, Robert or myself, you can do that call with us. Let us connect with a leader that will still be able to help you because Armand is not available. And then we will try and facilitate at least a better communication with the Suriname people. All right. So thank
Okay.
you for
Cool.
that. All right. Okay. So Rafiwa, Money Honey in the house. Rafiwa.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, Paul. Good evening,
Aibo,
Robert.
Aibo, 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 Aibo. Rafiwa, no, 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 no. You can't sound so dead when you are supposed to be the happiest person in tonight's Zoom meeting. Come on, you cannot. Hello, people.
Hello.
No, yeah,
I'm
Aibo,
not
exactly.
scared, Joe.
Where's that Cape Town? Where's that Cape Town vibe? Come on.
Good evening, everyone, and good morning, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. Guys, I'm not gonna be that long, but I believe there are people whom don't understand how I come into this business, how I joined the business. I've joined last year on December, first week of December. Under Kevin. Kevin is my upliner. Thanks for inviting me in this business because I wouldn't be here today if he didn't invite me in the business. Actually, I've started I was not even serious to be in this business actually at first until I spoke to Robert, and then he advised me that, with 8 shares, you can have more than that if you are inviting people in the business. Not knowing that I'm also going to actually the company itself is going to change my life in a way. From since March, April up until now, guys, I've been earning in Aureus. simply because I go out there and I invite people. I tell them about Aureus and make sure that people are well taken care of in terms of how to buy shares and helping them out. And I'm always in TikTok live, even though nowadays I was not that busy actually. But however, I had to build my rooms in February before I was so serious in Aureus. And those rooms, when I built them for tenants, I didn't have enough funds to finish them. And with the money that I've been making in Aureus, um, it was so easy for me to finish everything that I've been doing. I've managed to do all the things that anyone can even think of, like people who are waking up in the morning, going to work 9 to 5. I'm just like sitting home, getting income from Aureus just simply because I'm inviting people in the business. Then the company pays me for that. Guys, if you are a networker and you still want to have an extra income while waiting for your dividends, do it now. Yes, I do understand that shares are going up, but there are people out there who are willing to actually get themselves shares for the future of their families. You can always do the same. Go out there, tell people about the business. Whenever they buy, you will be part of a Gold Digger team. You will also be part of a daily pool income. Then you can also manage to pay for whatever that you want in your life. I must say, Aureus Alliance have changed my life in a way that I'm proudly say now at this current moment, I will be receiving monthly income just because of Aureus Alliance. I don't even know if I was not part of Aureus when I was gonna finish my rooms so that tenants can come in, can move in and rent out. At this current moment, I do have tenants that are renting every month. That is a lifetime while I'm waiting for my lifetime dividends in Aureus. So thank you so much, guys, for that. And thank you, Kevin, for meeting me so that I can also come and experience what I've experienced in Aureus. Thank you so much, guys.
All right, thank you for that, Rafiwa. Yes, I think you're still giving us a very sweet version of a very long and hard choice you had to make in the beginning. But you know what? As you said, you're going on TikTok live every day. You're doing what needs to be done every day. And this Marilyn that I'm seeing now, Wayne, is this the Marilyn that I believe it is? Just give me a thumbs up if it's a Maryland, I believe it is. If you can just let me know. So folks, Simpiwe what's it? Let me just get to the name properly. Yeah, Simpiwe Mapata, eh? Mapata is it? Mapala. Simpiwe.
Evening, guys.
Hi.
Yeah. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are audible. We can hear you. Thanks, Simpiwe.
Yeah. My testimony isn't that much. Because I was not that much into this pool or rather gold diggers competition thing. However, I would just talk to some people and then I'll find those just let's say some of them would be interested in that they will buy some shares and then I think on Sunday I'm the one if Paul you remember who asked about whether then the shares are correctly displayed because when I checked I saw I've got a lot of shares. I think I have about 415 shares and I've gained so much, especially since the
since this special has come to place. So
Okay.
that's my testimony. So, and I also have a question, because I see that there is potential for me to influence and speak to people. I would love to be part of the gold diggers. I just wanted to know where and how to register and how to be part of the pool. Yeah, because since rather all right, I've received a lot of shares and I didn't work, I didn't pay even for those shares. So I know October is here, or rather January next year. So I want to accumulate as much and as many as I can. So just love some guidance to be part of the pool. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for that, Simpiwe. The very simple answer is you need to qualify for the daily performance pool. But the gold diggers, you're already a member, you already have shares, you qualified already. All you have to do is just be one of those that is selling enough shares to perform on that leaderboard. So right now, those top 50 affiliates, they didn't register to be in the gold diggers. Just by buying shares, you are already qualified to be part of that. All that
Oh,
you do need to qualify to earn is selling enough shares. If you sell enough shares under your own personal account and you then start featuring higher and higher on that leaderboard, you're going to earn more. So that's all it's about. So if you are qualified, which you are already, and you are one of those that qualifies to earn because you've sold enough shares, you will see you're going to feature on a monthly basis. There's some people, I do know there was a testimony in the past of someone that just joined 7 days before the end of a phase, and they still got to 38th position on the leaderboard. Within 7 days, they sold enough shares to perform and to get to 38th position. So there is the potential if you want to. I say want to because not everyone is hungry enough. Don't get me
yeah.
wrong. I'm saying if you want to, you can perform and you can every month, like Rafiwa says, she knows what she can do. She's done it already how many times? So she knows what she needs to do and she knows what she can do and she knows if I do the same, because I've done it before, I will earn every month. I will earn because she knows now what she needs to do. The rest of us, some of us are still figuring out how we're going to talk to people, what we're going to, but once you got your mojo, if I can call it that, you know what to do. And it becomes an easy thing for you to talk to people, to sign people up, to get people to join you. You have your onboarding process in place. You have your explanation in place. You have your invitation in place where you can invite people to come and hear the Zoom meeting like tonight or on Mondays and Fridays when we do the shareholder presentation. You invite people to come. And then all you do is you just fill in the blanks for those people behind the scenes. And they join and you get that mojo going. Like Rafiwa, like Wayne, like Werner. The people that are at the top doing that work. You will see it becomes like any other job that you get used to. It's something that's just it's going to be natural for you when you get to that process. And you will see some P where you will start earning. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Pleasure. All right. Mr. Wayno Mayno, the man with 76J or 7J6 life in him. I don't know what the J stands for, but I'm hoping it's Jesus in the middle. But anyway, there we go.
How's it, Paul? I just want to say, you know what, bud? What an awesome call tonight. And everybody that's here, well done. There's a lot of information that's been shared, and the opportunity tonight is really about the the rewards, the direct referral, the bonuses. I think that the main thing that the message I can convey is it's teamwork. And the reason behind all of this is when everybody contributes in their form, whatever they're doing, it's like put it into a perspective that when you actually go to work and you get paid commission, is because of your actions. Your actions deliver the results. The results are justified because you are sharing the opportunity, you're growing the opportunity. Like Kevin doing a phenomenal job. He invited Rafiwe, and so it goes on. There are leaders that excel beyond other leaders. It's not about that. But how awesome is it when you're selling something that's real and we have proof of work? It doesn't become a difficult opportunity to share the results, but the benefits are, as we know, the par value of each share that people forget about is $1,000 a share. So when we are busy building a business, we're taking the most risk in the development of the growth of the company and Aureus as shareholders. We are contributing to our benefits long term by taking advantage of a value-added price to the share. So I just want to say well done to everybody else. We are here to grow, to develop together. There are risks, yes, there are. Have we reached every goal that we've reached? Targets that we have reached? No. But we are literally on the doorstep of producing our first gold production. So I just want to say well done to everybody and to my team, Kevin, Rafiwe, and every single other person in this community that's fighting and pushing and sees the value. And well done to everybody else. That's all I can say.
No, thank you for that, Wayne. Thank you for that. And I'm hoping that the Marilyn I'm seeing on the screen now is the Marilyn I think it is. So Marilyn, please unmute yourself.
Hello, Paul.
I think I have the right Marilyn. I'm happy.
I love your energy. You should see me. When you're bopping and you're going, I'm bopping. I'm going right along with you. I want to say thank you.
I think it's maybe my American friend Eddie that actually got me going, because I have this a friend in Florida. His name is Eddie, and we always, when me and him have a meeting or a session together, I just cannot stop bopping, as you say. But you know what? I just want to say well done to you, folks.
Thank you.
Marilyn. I'm not sure how long she was in. I know she recently joined with Wayne. But my, oh my, what amazing gold diggers situation you found yourself in at #1 position this last month. Well done. That is such an amazing job you did. So thank you for that. So just give us your testimony then, seeing that that's what you're here for.
I'd like to say, first of all, congratulations. Sorry, I'm jumping in there. My bad. No. Congratulations, Marilyn.
Yeah, you see, I'm not the only one that's excited, Marilyn. You've got us all going now. So now you're going to have to speak from #1 position. You're going to have to tell us how it happened, what you did. And there's Rafiwa even giving you congratulations, because she knows you knocked her down a little bit. But you know what? We're all happy because we're all business partners. So well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm in an awkward position, but I wanted to jump on because Wayne alerted me about the Zoom call. I want to thank you, Paul, Wayne. Thank you so much. And my sponsors, Greg Staten. So I want to thank him too. And Donovan and JP for making this happen for all of us. And I listened to them today with their hard work and travel and the dedication that they've done. But when I see all the hard work that's put into this, it inspired me to go out there and to work. And this is an opportunity of a lifetime. I've never seen anything like this. And it's just, I start writing it down and putting it on paper, and it's a win-win at every level. And so I decided to reach out and help my family and my friends and to tell them it's time for us to build our portfolio. And the other thing that inspired me was a book, The Richest Man of Babylon. And he encouraged us to invest in gold, and to have an opportunity where we can invest in a gold mine with fractional ownership. That's everything now, with it being backed by crypto and everything. I mean, I just put it all together, the crypto card, the team, and Donovan and JP and all of you guys inspired me more things. So I just jumped in and started working hard. And Wayne encouraged us so much And Paul, you're just being on fire. And I'm grateful to everybody. I'm thanking you guys for everything. And we're going to keep going and pushing and making it happen for everybody. And we're all going to do the same thing. And we're one team. Thank you so much for everything.
No, thank you for that. Thank you, Marilyn. I really appreciate the kind words, and yes, the words, if I can put it that. Yes, the company and the team and everyone, not just the executive team, if I have to call us that, but it's, remember, each and every one of you that owns shares is part of the team. There's just an executive team, if we could call executive leadership, because we are the ones that are actually going about and doing a lot of the hard lifting, if we can put it that way. But it's because of people like you, Marilyn, like Rafiwa, like Wayne, like Werner, like any one of you that are building the business. Like I said, excuse me if I forget your name or don't mention you. It's not because I don't want to. Each and every one of you is just as important, whether you have one share or you have 100,000 shares. You are still a business partner with me, with Wayne, with Marilyn, with Rafiwa, with Werner, with Simpiwe, with Robert. I'm not going to read everyone's names now, but
And Paul,
yes,
can I say one other thing? The other thing that inspired me is I'm a philanthropist
yes,
and a humanitarian. And when I saw that you guys built that on that foundation, that's the other thing. I love the fact that they're giving back to the community with the wellness, the health units, the
yes,
education, the water wells, and the
yes.
electricity. That inspired me also at a whole nother level. The earnings is real, the commission is real, the daily earning, the gold diggers pool, everything is real about Aureus. I've done over $20,000 in it, and I'm definitely going to give back on top of what I've already given back, and I'm very appreciative. And I'm just, please keep doing what you're doing because I love your energy as well. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Marilyn. I will always. I know Wayne's probably going to smack me for saying this, but he said it the other day that sometimes his people don't like my energy and my shouting in my screen, but I can't keep quiet. I really cannot keep quiet. Even when I was traveling with a team these last few days, whenever I walk somewhere, I say hi. You know my saying. I'm not going to say it loud now because I know some people don't understand, but I've got this hello that I do. And I used to say hello to people, my way of doing it. And JP even at one stage said, no, keep quiet, keep quiet. But I can't keep quiet. So yes, I have that energy. But folks, Marilyn, just to let you know, you are totally correct. Aureus is wanting to give back to the community where we are going to be mining because it's a totally undeveloped area of Zimbabwe. We also, when we go to other countries, it may be the same. So definitely they want to build these eco-friendly villages that just gives back to the community, empowering them with everything they need because they don't have that right now. So for us, like you said, the win-win, we want to make it a win-win-win situation because if we help them win, then we will win as a company. If the company wins and we can produce the gold because they are empowered, then we as shareholders will win. And then that just means the whole company and the whole family, the greater global family will also benefit. So thank you for that. I really appreciate your vision and your analogy of what you see or what you see the company wanting to do. We are so grateful for your thoughts on that. So thank you very much.
Sorry,
And
Paul, just
then,
before, if you don't mind, I know I didn't put my hand up. Apologies for Kema, who is next. But Marilyn, guys, you must just understand, Marilyn is really exactly what you just said. When they see the vision and they really take everything to heart, they love paying it forward. There's a whole lot of things happening in the background that most people don't know, and we don't have to share that, but they pay it forward and they're actually giving back to the communities in Aureus Alliance. Just to let you know, we actually have leaders here in this community that are obviously here on the journey, that we know that we're busy building an opportunity. We are all shareholders of a company, and those shares are paid, rewards are paid on dividends, by the way. Obviously, everybody knows that. Dividends are paid from profits. But the growth of where we are is with technology in the blockchain space and the way in the monetary system is working, how we can fund businesses, empower businesses, that not just individuals are becoming ownerships, or we have 5 directors of a company that are mining, we have thousands of people that are actually shareholders of a company. And Marilyn has actually seen that vision, and I know for a fact it's not a hard sell to her. She understands the founders, she understands the directors, Paul and everybody else here. It's not about that. We're all here to build something because the vision is set, the foundation is set. And I just want to say well done, Marilyn, because you have inspired me, not only everybody in your team, but you are an inspirational person, and your belief systems I really thrive on. And well done to you, and congratulations once again. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't want to have to repeat what Wayne said, but it's, sometimes there's, I keep on saying that word. Wayne keeps reminding me, I keep on saying it. But there are times where it just takes one person to get a community going. And when, and I, not that I was eavesdropping, because JP was sitting right next to me the other night, Wayne, when we were in George, when you had that meeting with Marilyn, and she was having some sort of a payment problem at the time, or something wasn't working. And I remember you sat with her on a Zoom meeting, or was it a WhatsApp call? I can't remember. But anyway, you had that meeting with JP, and I was right next to him when I heard the conversation. So yes, you are totally correct in everything you said about her. She totally is on board. She has a good heart, and she is wanting to give back to us as a community in a very big way. And I'm also just going to leave it there. I'm not going to elaborate too much on it, but we will definitely see her doing a lot more than what she's already done so far. So thank you, Marilyn, for that. And then we're going to hand over to another one of the US team, Mr. Kemar Graham. Wow, wow, wow. You also have been doing things, my friend.
Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is pumped up, fired up, super excited. What can I say?
We are always excited to hear from our US friends, because you often don't get to our meetings because of our time zone difference. So we are so grateful to have you guys say hello, to come and see and to hear from us. So we are so grateful. So Kemar, take it away. The stage is yours.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy about everything that Aureus has been doing, transforming lives, forging new alliances, putting, their best foot forward as always in every capacity. I've never been a part of anything that's like Aureus. It's just totally different. It's like, you know, when you hear so many companies say, "Oh yeah, we do involve ourselves in charitable organizations or events," and you really don't see the footwork or the groundwork behind it. But with Arius, it's totally different. They say it, they do it, and you feel it, and they even give an opportunity for everyone to get involved. That's marvelous. I really love that. And off topic, Paul. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it for the grand opening of the office in Durban. So I'm gonna ask you. Enjoy it all for me. Party, because there's gonna be dance. I heard there's gonna be dance. So party for me while you're there, and send me a few pictures here and there and a few video clips, so that I can at least feel the energy. Because Paul, you're always energetic, man. You have so much energy. I wish if I could borrow some of your energy, man. But yeah, man, I just wanted to give a shout out and just share my admiration for everything that Arius is doing, and just to encourage every and anyone on this call, continue, pushing forward with Arius, continue making it a huge initiative, getting Arius, seen everywhere you go, kind of like, McDonald's, everywhere you go, there's a McDonald's somewhere, that kind of mentality, so congratulations to everyone that is brand new, that is on here. You've made the right decision. You made the right choice, and you will be very much grateful that you did as time progresses. Thank you all, and I hand the floor back over to Paul.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Kemar. Just talking on the McDonald's being everywhere scenario. I will tell you, there has been questions asked about the vehicles, the company vehicles, and also about our branding. And I just want to tell you that it's working because we were traveling in Cape Town somewhere, if I can remember, and someone approached Donovan, and without him needing to say much, the person came up to Donovan and said, "This company is big. I went on Google and I can see it's a big company." Now, I don't know what exactly they found on Google, but the fact that we already have our official channels on most channels, social media wise, but there must be a lot of other content that is being created by a lot of our leaders. So when you search for Aureus on Google, this person obviously saw that there's a bigger footprint, that people are talking about it here, talking about it there, talking. So he found us online by just looking at our branding, and he then came up to, funny enough, he chose the right person, our CEO, and he says, "This company is big." So, folks, that is exactly what Kemar is saying now. Let's go out there and be proud that we are. If this person could say we are a big company and they haven't even joined us yet, what then are we saying about ourselves? Are we thinking something that we wanted to be? Remember, your thoughts become your actions. So if you think, "Oh, we're not big yet," or "Oh, we're just small," we're going to stay like that because you're going to act like that. You're going to say, "Ah, no, I'm in this company. We're just small. We haven't started." But if you say, "Hey, I'm part of a huge life-changing situation and I'm going to be the next billionaire owner," then maybe you're going to start acting it. You're going to start speaking like that. Yeah, I'm just saying it, but I'm just putting it out there, folks. Think what you want to become, and then you will see it's going to come. Robert even said it just now. We can do anything as long as we put our mind, thoughts to it. So, folks, there, Kimar just said it. Let's go out there. Let's do what Marilyn is doing. Let's do it with a good heart. Like Wayne said, let's just be happy with the situation where we've got so far, but we can and we are going to see things happening soon because that's what we are going to be doing soon, is getting the wash plant going. Once it gets going, no one is going to stop us. No one is going to stop Aureus because we are together. One team, one vision, one mission to help everyone that is normal. I say normal because a lot of us haven't even had that opportunity ever in our lives to be an owner of a company. But now, any person that's on the street that at least has enough money to buy a share can become an owner of this huge, life-changing, disruptive business. I'll see you at the top because the bottom is overcrowded. Thank you very much, guys. See you again on Friday.